First, let's say hello to Heidi Stang, who's bringing us another wonderful day of City by City.
Hello to you, Ryan. A new summer camp opportunity for teens in Duluth and a night to talk mental health in Hibbing. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Hinckley, Minnesota, where MnDOT is hosting an informational meeting on Monday to discuss an upcoming 2-year project. The project includes 2 bridge replacements, 1 bridge repair, and pavement work. All work will happen along I-35 and is expected to begin in May and continue again next summer. The meeting will be Monday at 5 p.m. at the Hinckley Community Center. A recording will be available online for those unable to attend. Next, we head to Duluth for a unique new summer opportunity. For the first time ever, Renegade Comedy is offering improv summer classes for area students. There will be 2 week-long sessions. The camps are open to those ages 13 to 19. Participants will learn improv and performance skills, which will culminate with a public performance at the end of the week. We have registration details on our website. And we wrap up in Hibbing for the final session of a wellness education series. Mental health, how to talk about it, and what we can do to make a difference will be held at the library next Thursday from 4 to 5:30. This session will focus on language and terms surrounding mental health, as well as ways people can protect their own well-being. There will be guided reflections and time to discuss with other participants. The series was held in partnership with several local groups, including St. Louis County Public Health and Essentia Health. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email to citybycity@northernnewsnow.com and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.